Back again with another video. Today I want to talk about the love work that's already out and working on your significant other. A lot of people, it's not only me, other root workers and stuff, they'll contact of things going on after the significant other comes back. You have to try to remember, even if the work's going on, there's a balance between the spiritual world and the physical world, and that balance can be shifted. So some things are just from the physical world. It's not always spiritual, and if you remember that and give it the time and let things balance out, everything should be all right. Sometimes, especially with males, when they come back home, you got to remember the southern spirit. Some of these spirits are just active, they're strong, they're hard-headed. So let the work take care of itself and eventually wear them down. A southern spirit is a hard thing. I mean, they'll come back and stay there and then rear their head up and want to play, go play again. But just remember, you have your love work, your binding work. Some have domination work on it, lust work. So all of it kind of fills together, and just try to remember the balance between the physical world and the spiritual world. Not everything is spiritual. I've also been hearing a lot of when, especially the males, when they return after work is done, they're there, and they're doing everything, the work is supposed to be doing. They brought them back, and binding work takes effect, but sometimes they don't feel that's enough. They want to have this person walk around almost as a zombie. I mean, under total control, and that's not going to work. Even within tranquil spirit, then tranquil spirit will bring the lover back. The more they fight, the more they resist, the stronger the spirit is, the more they get broke down. And you try to explain that to people, when they request it, that when it goes out, the more they resist, the more harm will come to them or people around them. And more people are wanting this kind of work more and more because of the internet and other things like that, what they hear. So sometimes in tranquil spirits are needed, sometimes they are. But it all depends on the situation and the client. I mean, let's face it, that's what the client wants, that's what the client's going to get. I mean, I'm here to provide a service. But try to remember, after things come back, the balance between the spiritual world and the physical world, just things will happen, work or not work. And as far as everybody wanting total dominance and control over that lover, it's almost they want a zombie. They want just total control over that person, and sometimes you can't get that. Why would you want that? Why would you want total control over a person? That's all they are. They go to work, they come back. They go to work, they come back. I mean, you kind of lost the idea why you brought it back, for the love, the compassion, and everything you had in the family. So I just wanted to make this tape and just try to explain to people about the physical world and the spiritual world. There has to be a balance in it, and I'm not sure if that balance can be upset. So just try to remember that when you got work going on. And yes, the root work, your spiritual work, or whoever can add work, maybe for the binding work and dominance work. But as far as a zombie, that is probably not going to happen. So I just wanted to make this tape and let everybody know, try to just go along with it, let the work take effect. It's like a sponge. The more it's there, the more it's going to soak in. And just let it go the way it goes. I mean, the lover came back, and just work with it. As I always tell all my clients, once you get them back, he or she, it's up to you to keep them. So just remember that and think about, you know, the zombie effect. If you really want somebody like that that's under total dominance, maybe you don't want that. So just let the work take effect. Like I said, it's like a sponge. The more it sits there, the more it's going to soak into this person. And like I said at the beginning of the tape, just remember the spiritual world and the physical world. Things happen. It's not spiritual all the time. It's just physical. It's not coincidence. It's just things in the physical world. So I wanted to make this tape, just pass this on to y'all. And as always, like, share, and subscribe.